Hi, everyone. Hello. Hope everybody's doing well out there. For me, it is Saturday. For you, it might be Sunday. But whatever it is, whatever day it is, I just want to say I hope you are having a splendid day. Okay? I hope you are showing up and you are having a splendid day and you are hydrated, because I know it is summertime. In some place, it is winter time. So hydrate, no matter what. Hydrate. It is so good to see you again. Listen, I oftentimes say that when you show up, you are not showing up for yourself. You are showing up for your family, your community, and generations to come. So always show up with a positive mindset. Always show up with a pureness of your heart. Always showing to be positive. Always show up to know that whatever you learn is to teach somebody else. So let us show up with that mentality, because here I want to raise the consciousness of our mental state of mind. My intention is to raise that. My intention is to put us into that place where we make conscious decision. That when we make conscious decision, the very decision that we make and the very choice that we make will affect us one way or the other. So why not make conscious decision? So as I go forward every single time I show, I ask you if you have a story, a book, a work in progress, bring it here so we can work together, so we can build together, so we can grow together, but most of all, so we can support each other. The more we support each other is the better the community will be. The more we support each other is the better the world would be. The more we support each other is the stronger we will be. When we work as strong individuals and collectively, we will be able to lift up humanity. When we work together with strength and courage and boldness, we can replenish the earth. Now, we can't replenish the earth by ourselves, and we can't succeed by ourselves either. No one in this life has succeeded nowhere at all by themselves. No matter what position they're in, whether it's political or whatever, they never got there by themselves. So I encourage each and every one of you, as you watch or listen to me, just remember, no matter what journey you are on, you cannot succeed by yourself. We need each other. Absolutely, we need each other. So let us work with that mentality that when we work together, we are better. When we work together, we can lift up humanity. When we work together, oh, what a better place it will be for the future. Our children are coming up, and they are our future. Let us continue to deposit in them as they try to find their way through this life. If we don't deposit, who will? So I want to thank you so much for tuning into this live session. Now, I want to say to those who are tuning in for the very first time, if you are tuning in for the first time, you never seen me before, you never heard of me before, you never seen anything that says the Question Live Show before. This is your very first time. I want to give you a special welcome, So I encourage you to put in the comment section your name and tell us where you're tuning in from so we can welcome you. Here we are a family. This is not a fan base. This is a family. So we like to welcome you. And if you are shy and you don't want to put your name, that is okay. We send love directly from our heart to you. Now, for those who are returning audience, I like to welcome you just as much because without you, there's no me, and without me, there's no you. I show up for you, you show up for me, and that is a form of support. Thank you so much. So, first timers, let me tell you, those who've been here, they already know we do have some rules here. Yes, don't you get worried, don't you get sweaty, don't let your heart race when I say rules. Rules are everywhere we go. When you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to the temple, you go to church, you just look around the entire world, you will see that there are rules. And we gotta abide by them. They're very simple. But here we just consider them house rule because you are in my home and I am in your home. We are sharing space. Very simple rule. 1, 2, 3, maybe 3.5, 4, sometimes 5 rules. Basic. Rule number 1. If you are on the live and I spotlight your name on the screen, it is a form of acknowledging that you are on the live. So, what I encourage you to do if you're on the live, look down there, right there in that section, you see share. Share the live and invite someone else to come on in and dine with us. Absolutely dine with us. You see, when you share the live, it is like sharing yummy, fresh food. Food that just come out the oven and off the stove, the one that your mama makes and the one that becomes your favorite meal. And we would like to share some kind of food. The food is good, you share the food. Now, if you are watching this or you're listening to this and you don't see me spotlight your name or acknowledge you in the audience, most likely you are watching the replay. Hashtag replay in the comment section and tell us what is it that you learned. You could learn a thing or two. Absolutely. That is our intention. Now, if you are watching the replay, look right there again in the bottom of your screen or in the middle of your page. You see the share button. Click it again and share and invite someone else to come in and dine with you. Now, sharing replay is like sharing leftover food. And what happened? Sometimes leftover food do taste good. Yes, because it's sitting there and it's saturated and everything, and it tastes good. So, we want to share that too. Listen, I don't want to sound cliche when I say sharing is scaring. No. Sharing is not just scaring. Sharing is a part of our DNA, and caring is a part of it as well. So we want to blend those two together and exercise our right to share and to care. Absolutely. So thank you kindly for sharing. Now, the second rule is grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, a crayon. Maybe it is a piece of feather. Now, if you got a piece of feather, you might need some ink or some paint to dip it in and scrabble away. Now, when you do that, you want to grab yourself a notebook or a piece of paper. Now, if you don't have those, what you need to get is your devices. Your electronic devices do have a blank page somewhere in there. It is your notepad section. You're going to write in there. If you don't have a notepad section in any of your devices, go into your phone and text back to yourself. If you are listening to me and you must be wondering, what is it that I am telling you to write down? Now, let me tell you. Here we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets. And I just encourage you, I please ask you over and over, write them down. Absolutely. There are a couple of reasons why I encourage you to write them down. One reason, when you write things down, it literally extracts the very thoughts out of our head and it comes to life on paper. Why? Some people are visual, and when they are visual learner, they want to see the very thing in front of them. That's one reason. The second reason is when you write one word, that one word can turn into a sentence, and a sentence turn into another sentence. And what happened? Now it becomes a paragraph. When you have a paragraph, that paragraph increases to another paragraph, and so forth. And as a result, you might just end up with an entire page. And as you enter with an entire page, that page can increase and increase, and you get a book. See, when we write book, we are writing our very story. Yes. So you have your story. Your story might not be my story, and you can tell your story. So yes, when we write our story. You got a story inside of you, so let us hear what it is. So great. The next rule is very simple. Grab yourself something to drink, whether it is water, wine, tea, or juice, porridge, smoothie, broth, whatever is it that you drink, your preference, whatever is it that you drink, just put it in the comment section. What is it that you are drinking? Now, I am not trying to be nosy to know what you are drinking in your house. All I'm telling you that when you show up with your drink, it is a form of celebrating who you are, celebrating your accomplishment, or so forth. Here, I like to celebrate whether it is a small win or a big win. So I like to raise my glass while you raise your glass, your cup, or maybe your spoon, and we celebrate together. So if you do have a birthday, anniversary, graduation, you're getting married, whatever the case is, I like to celebrate you. Put it in the comment section as we say cheers to each other. It is a form of support. No matter where you go in this life, support is needed. So I like to celebrate you. Celebration is a form of support. Another reason why I encourage you to drink while I'm here is because while I'm back here, I am doing all the talking. And because I am doing all the talking, I ask you, please, to just drink on my behalf. It is a sign that you're showing me some support. So drink on my behalf. See, I like to encourage you again to drink some water. Drink water. Water, for one, it quenches the thirst and it hydrates the body and flushes the system. So yes, drink water. Two, I like to drink my water because I believe in miracle and I'm a believer. One, because Jesus is a miracle worker and he turned water into wine. So when I have my water, I look straight at my water and I believe somehow my water will turn into wine. So yes, I do have my water today. For the past couple of days, I didn't have my water, but today I do have my water. Yes, I do. What it is my nice coconut water. It hydrates the system. Good. Now listen to me. I am not a medical doctor. I am just a person who like to live and learn and use my experiences to teach you. My experiences are my teachers, and then all my wisdom and my understanding and my knowledge come from the higher being, my creator, who put down all the information in me for me to share with you. Now listen, when you learn a thing or two, don't forget that you're going to learn with intention to teach. So yes, all of my information come directly from God. Absolutely. Now, the next rule is if you need to use the bathroom, whether it's to the right or to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, go now. Use your bathroom, and then you're going to come right back and you're going to have your seat right here on the Question Live Show, because you know what? It is already reserved for you. Just like the seat of life, your seat is reserved. It is stamped with your name on it. It is personalized with your gifts, your talents, your intention, your expectations, your goals, your destiny, and your future. Now, inside of that pours some greatness. And why? Greatness is already inside of us. So if you decide to give up your seat, that's like giving up your birthright. And we are not in the business of giving up birthright. No, darling, we are not going to do that. So if you need to use the bathroom, please come on back and grab your seat. Now, for those who don't need to use the bathroom and those who already have their writing tools and for those who have their drink ready, I want to go into the audience and I would like to welcome a few people while those who are using the bathroom take their time and use the bathroom. But before that, I have something else to sneak right in there that says, if I say something right here and it resonates with you, whether it hits your heart or your mind, wherever it hits you, type in the comment section, yes. Yes, absolutely. You type in the comment section and let me know that it resonates with you. And if we are going along the way, just remember that this is not a monologue. This is a dialogue between you and I. So if I ask a question, I would like to get an answer because question equal answer, answer equal question. They work together. The entire show is called the Question Live Show. So there will always be a question. Absolutely. So with that said, I'd like to say to you, welcome again. Let me go into the audience and I will welcome a few people here. First up front, she had her seat, her VIP ticket was stamped. She got front row seat. She's right there. And that is M. Kaylee. She was sitting here waiting like, listen, Verona, I am here. I am present. Yes, she was. She was sitting here for a while and she's like, listen, I grabbed my seat and I'm going to be right here. Yes, so I would like to welcome you, M. Kaylee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Cheryl, welcome, 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 welcome. Sharon, welcome, welcome, welcome. As we move forward, AI Mastery, I like that name. I like that name. That is my sister over there in the UK. So good morning. Good morning. I'm Kelly. Good morning to you, girl. Good morning too. Yes, I like this name. She's grabbing her seat. Yes, your seat is a VIP stamp. It is right there waiting for you to sit on down and get ready. Absolutely. So first timers, if you notice what is happening, we are greeting each other. Why? Because we are family. So don't shy away from showing up. Don't shy away from putting your name in the comment section so we can greet you as well. Absolutely. This is what we do. This is a form of celebrating each other. So as you can see, we celebrate each other. Cheers to you. Yes, ma'am. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And we are celebrating. What are we celebrating? I am celebrating, Somalia's Independence Day, Southern region from Italy, colony 1960, July, and unity to North and South. Yes, so we like to celebrate you. We raise our glass. Absolutely. I told you whether it is a small win, big win, whatever it is, whatever you're celebrating, we want to celebrate you. And if you're in Canada, today is Canada Day. We celebrate you over there in Canada as well. Absolutely. So come on by, come on by. Don't be shy. We are here together as family. Absolutely. So let me go on down the list. Let me go on down. Yes, indeed. MK is Yasmin. Absolutely. Yes, she just rebranded her name over there in YouTube. It is Yasmin, my sister over there in the UK. Yes, M. Kelly, you here, girl. You've been here since 6 o'clock. That simply means you listen. You grab your seat. You know where your seat was, and you came right on in and grab your seat. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. This is what we do. Canada Day. Today is Canada Day, 1st of July. Absolutely. So we want to celebrate Canada as well. Absolutely. So yes, we do have some things celebrating as we move on into this session. Now, while we wait for those who went to the bathroom, if you are ready for tonight's session, type in the comment section that you are ready so we could roll right into tonight's session. And if you did not notice the title, you might want to go on back over there and find the title because we are going to go into that title tonight. So if you missed the title, this is your time to look back on the title to see what is happening on the title of tonight's show. So let us roll right into today title. Yes, indeed. Now, I'm going to ask the first question. So if you saw the title and you see what it says, you see what it says. Because sometimes I got to stop and get me something to drink. Because you see, I try to tell you, I'll be drinking. Yeah, drink. Absolutely. Drink something, honey. Drink on. They might say I'm a drinker, but yes, I'm a drinker. I'm a drinker. Listen. So, if you didn't see the title, go ahead. This is your opportunity to see the title because we are going to talk about you and myself. We are going to talk about ourselves. So, of course, the show is called The Question Live Show. So, I am going to put out a very one question. I'm going to put out one question to you, audience. Please put in the comment section your answer to the question. You see, we like to take notes here and we like to share our answer. Not because we are putting you on the spotlight or anything of such. We are putting our answers in the comment section so we can live and learn and teach each other. So when you put your answer in the comment section and I ask a question, you put your answer. Guess what? Somebody else might say, thank you so much for that answer. Kayla might put an answer. And Yasmin might say, I didn't know that. So you will live and you will learn. Yasmin might put an answer. And Cheryl might say, oh, thank you for that, Yasmin. Sharon might put an answer and Cheryl might say, oh, thank you. So we want to thank each other. So I encourage you to keep on writing things down in the chat. The chat is there. It's just not there as a comment section. It's not there just to be blank. So let's go. Let's go to the question, the first question. Absolutely. That is the title for tonight. So let me go to the question for tonight. Remember, this is not a monologue. This is a dialogue between both of us, all of us. We holding a conversation. A conversation simply means we are talking. First question I would like to ask each and every one of you who are tuning in right now, whether you are on the live or you are watching the replay. First question is, ask yourself, do I like myself? Ask yourself that question because everything starts and stops with us. Everything is an individual thing. I said this over and over that we personalize things. Why? Because it's an individual thing. So stop and ask yourself this question. Do I like myself? Because if I asked you the question, do you like yourself? I could ask you that question, but I would like you to talk back to yourself. Don't let that fool you that they tell you not to talk to yourself. You're entitled to talk to yourself. Yes. I give you the permission to talk to yourself. So I might ask you the question, do you like yourself, Kaylee? Do you like yourself, Sharon? Do you like yourself, Cheryl? Do you like yourself, Yasmin? That is the question, the very first question for you for the night. Welcome, Theda. Welcome, welcome. So the question goes out, do you like yourself? Yes, Kaylee put yes. That is, there's no wrong or right answer here. We are not here to judge you according to your answer. This is not a test. This is not an exam. So your answer is not A and B, and then my answer is D, or I get a grading system. This is not a grading system. Absolutely not. Your answer is based upon you. So whatever your answer it is based on you. So I see Kaylee put up her answer as well as AI Insight Mastery. Yep, I like myself and behave like 25 years old. I love me. Go ahead with your bad self, honey. Go ahead with your bad self. Listen, don't act like your age, right? Just act out. Just like yourself or just keep on going. Age, they said, is just a number. That is what they're saying, that age is just a number. Me to behave like 25, behave like 25. So, I don't like to say that I act like no age now. I just say I act childish sometimes. I'm very playful. I have the mind of a child. I have the mind of a child because for me to go anywhere, I need to become like a little child. So yes, can you see? I think like if I act like a child, so maybe I have to depend on somebody, and I depend on God, I guess. So I like to act childish sometimes. I'm playful. Absolutely. I just love me. I love myself being a female too. I love and I embrace all of this. All of this, right? I love to embrace all of this. I take in all of this. Every day I look in the mirror, I'm like, hey, girl, I see you over there, child. Yes, every day I look in the mirror. If I could give myself a high five in the mirror, I'd be like this, girl. I'll give myself some high five up in the mirror. Sometimes I pass mirror and I have to go back like, girl, I see you. Yes, you gotta like yourself. Honey, if you don't like yourself, forget it. Are you correct? Welcome. I am correct. So that's a good question for your name. Are you correct? Yeah. I am correct. All right, now welcome, honey. Welcome. No, sirree. No, sirree. I is not. No, Aries. No, I absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love it. I love my hair too. Listen, I love all of this, honey. I love all of this. All of this. I love me so much that I get jealous of my own self. Yeah. I get so jealous of my own self. Sometimes I'm like, girl. And if you like yourself so much, you got to get jealous of you. Don't get jealous of nobody else. Get jealous of your own self. Yes. Please get jealous of your own self. When you look in the mirror, get jealous of your own self. Don't compete with nobody else. Compete with you. Yes. I can watch my old Snapchat clip every day. I love me. It is not a sin. It is not a sin to like yourself. Absolutely. Let me tell you something about that. Let me tell you about when you like yourself, it is a magnet for somebody else to like you. It is a magnet for somebody else to like you. Now, how do you expect somebody else to like if you don't like yourself? I'm just saying. This show is called the Question Live Show. If you don't like yourself, how do you expect somebody else to like you, to work with you, to support you? I'm just asking. Help me. I only like myself when another does. Listen, you got to like yourself first. You got to like yourself first, honey. You got to like yourself first, because if you don't like yourself, honey, I'm going to sit there like, I'm not sure I need to like you. It's you that come first. You come first at all times. So if you are questioning if you like yourself, point check. Check. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay? I don't want to be nobody else. I refuse to be somebody else. That's a lot of work. I refuse to do that. I always want to be young lady. Listen, I'm forever young. Whatever y'all want to say, listen, I'm forever young, and I'm going to be forever young until the day I die. And when I die, I'm still going to be young. Yes. Are you correct? Bringing fire into the house. Well, listen, that's where we bring it on. But when you bring fire, don't forget to bring some water. Because right now I'm drinking my coconut water. Absolutely. I could do well with a real one, but that's okay. Where I'm located right now, I gotta drink the canned one. But anyhow, if you don't do that, I am not liking you. I'm just telling you that right now. No, I ain't got no cash. Absolutely. So If you are correct, then you have cash. You're paying to be here. Did you pay to come in here? If you pay to come in here, then you can put your cash right there in the comment section as well. But I am not going to like you if you don't like yourself. I'm going to tell you that right now, straight up. Because see, you're bringing fire. You're making me sweat. Whew. Yeah. When fire is somewhere, you sweat. So now you're making me sweat. There you go. I'm not liking you. And when we fail to like ourselves, we fail to acknowledge that we are being very much spitting back into God's face. Because God created us so beautiful that my distinct look is different from Yasmin. Yasmin distinct look is different from M. Kaylee. M. Kaylee distinct look is different from all you, correct? So why would you not like what you have? We got to come to a point where we like our faults and our failures and our flaws and all the goodness that comes with us. We are a package deal, right? We are a package deal. This is a package deal. So because this is a package deal and you want to work with somebody, you got to like you first. Because if you don't like you first, honey, ask yourself, why should somebody like you? I'm just saying, y'all make me hot. If you don't like yourself, why do you expect others to like you? How could somebody else like you? Stop for a moment. Because I'm going to stop for a moment. I'm going to stop for a moment and I'm going to let you, each and every one of you, you better pay attention. It costs a lot of money. Paying attention is expensive, darling. It is expensive. Paying attention is expensive. So gather your money, okay? It pays. Pay attention costs a lot of money. So I'm going to give you a moment. And when I give you a moment, I am going to ask you just to stop and take a deep breath. Breathe in, because your very breath belongs to you. Your very breath, you're supposed to be so liking right now. You're supposed to even like your own energy right now. And when you like your own energy right now, listen, whatever circumstances, it don't matter. Whatever circumstances you're in right now, it don't matter. Whatever circumstances you were born in, it don't matter. At the end of the day, we got to grow to a point where we like ourselves so much that we get jealous. Let's talk about fun and happiness, because if you don't like to have fun and be happy, how can I have fun and be happy around you? I'm just saying, take a moment. Take a moment. We working together here tonight. We working together. And because we're working together, y'all working me, we working together. I'm sweating. My AC's on. And I'm still sweating. Because it is annoying when we look and try to work with others, but yet we don't even acknowledge who we are. When we don't even accept who we are, we try to work with other people. No, I love me too much. I just love me some me. What? I'm like, Verona girl, I love you, girl. I love me some me. I love me some me, honey. And when I love me some me, I'm like, yeah, girl. So yes, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the jesting from me. Listen, I love me. I like me so much, honey. Over likers. Listen, I work overtime to like me. I work overtime to like me so much, because when I get every opportunity opportunity that my eyes open and my senses are operating, and God tapped into me and said, listen, girl, today is an opportunity. I don't know who is in my position to help me. I need help, because when I need help, I need to find the right people to come into my space to help me. But how can you come into my space when you don't even like you? I don't want those kind of people. I am not. Listen, everything is energy. Everything is about energy. Believe it or not, everything is about energy. And because everything is about energy, we want to attract the very people that we are. So if you don't like you, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? You're going to attract those very people who don't like themselves, and they're not going to like you either. I'm just saying. I am just saying. If you don't like yourself, you are going to attract the very people that's not going to like you. I'm just saying. I'm just making it clear right now. I am just making it very clear right now that if you don't like yourself, the energy that you're putting out, don't camouflage it. Because let me tell you something, there's nothing to camouflage, because when we show up, the energy that we show up, it must be generic. It must be authentic. Don't be all generic, and don't be all camouflaging the very thing that you need to work on. Because when we work on ourselves, loving you, loving you, you'll be surprised of those who come in your space. Yes, energy is matter and vice versa. Because now, if I didn't like me, I wouldn't like you coming on the show either. I wouldn't like showing up every single day. And because I like me, I like my passion, I like my purpose, I like my expectation, I like my goals, I like my talents, I like my gifts. I like them. And then the scar, I mean, you don't really see any scar on my hand or on my skin. But if I do have any that you can't see, I like them too. Yes. I like my fashion statement because it's personalized. Everything is personalized. So when you are dealing with not liking yourself, it's time to check in. Time to check in. Let us check in on our mental state of mind when we are not liking ourselves. Oftentimes we wrap ourselves around circumstances, and we wrap ourselves around situations that we've been through and we are going through. And then that diminishes exactly who we are. But how many of you know that we are greatness? We are royalty. We are peculiar people. So why would I want to diminish that because of circumstances? No, absolutely not. So as we put ourselves around situation, let us remember, no, we are not going to go into astrology tonight, sir or ma'am or whoever is behind the name or you, correct? I will not be using astrology because astrology don't define me. Let me say that again. Astrology don't define this here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We oftentimes use astrology to put ourselves in a category, because when you put yourself in a category, you are even limiting yourself from who you really were created to be. Yes, absolutely. Our scars, our flaws, all of them define the wisdom. It defines the lesson that we learn, and we must take the lesson that we learn and we must move right along with them. Why? They are yours. They are yours. Let me see. Let me see. See, my hand's so smooth I can't even find a damn scar on my hand, but I go and find one. But wherever a scar is on my skin right now, it is not Yasmin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. On this very Saturday that I am in my Saturday, some people are in their Sunday, but let me tell you something. This is a form of support because I want to let you know, Yasmin, my scar is not yours. Because guess what's going to happen? I'm not transferring my scar from my skin to put it on yours. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. We will not do that. You don't know when I got my scar. You don't know when I survive situation. You don't know what I go through. Nope. Were you there when I was going through to make it to this point where I like myself so much? Absolutely not. So we talked about this last night where we are wearing the wrong shoes. You see, when we don't like ourselves, we try to be somebody else. When we don't, it's good for this one. Listen, that heat, honey, y'all making me sweat up in here. My AC is blasting, and mind you, it's not even that hot. Or maybe I'm going through stuff. Honey, you never know. Maybe I'm going through things. Maybe that's why I'm sweating. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm just going through my moment. See, that is my moment. Mine. Because when we like ourselves, everything is personalized. I'm sitting here, I'm sweating, let me grab myself something to drink. Honey, if you ain't drinking nothing, y'all better grab something to drink right about now. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to drink something. Oh, let me tell you, when you like yourself, honey, it is a personal decision. So listen, let's get personal up in here. Let's get personal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Let's get personal, because when I look and I say, girl, Verona, because let me tell you, you got to call your name. You got to call your name. You got to call your name. And when you call your name, there's something that's going to resonate. Boom, boom, boom. You call your name. There's something going to resonate when you call your name. Call your name and let it vibrate. When you say Theta, when Theta said Theta, when I say Theta, it might feel different when Theta say Theta. So call your name. Call your name. And when you call your name, you will feel the vibration that hits you. You will feel that vibration that bypass all the pain and the hurt and the abandonment and the neglect and all the abuse and all that stuff. You feel that vibration. And when it don't feel right, just stop. Just stop. When it don't feel right, take a moment and breathe. 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 Because when you take a moment and breathe, it is your breath. It is not mine. Absolutely. Your breathing is not my breathing. Take a moment and breathe. Because when you take that moment and breathe, you realize that the energy that resonates inside of you, it will come out some way or the other. Whether it is negative or positive, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it is yours. At the end of the day, the energy that you bring out, it is yours. It is not mine. So let's take a moment to know that every situation that comes, every situation that we survive, every situation that is pushing us forward, it is defined as us. It is where we are going to go into our future. Guess what? The future is already here. So let's get this together. The future is already here. And because the future is already here, we got to go inside of ourselves now. Tomorrow is not promised. That might sound cliche, but it is so. It is so. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't worry about like cliche stuff. It's just not promised. Do you know that you're going to make it for tomorrow? Absolutely not. Did God call it like, hello? Did God call and told that you're going to make it tomorrow? No. So you only have today to get some time to stop and support yourself like yourself so you can support me and I can support you. We are going on this journey called success. Anybody? Are you with me? Anybody? We are going on a journey. We all got an intention to go on a successful journey. And because we all have this intention to go to this journey called success, to achieve success, to pull down success, whatever it is, just remember, you can't get there by yourself. So might as well we take a moment to evaluate who we really are. Let us not deceive ourselves. Let us not try to go places. Let's not try to be like little mosquitoes. Let us not try to be like little grasshoppers. Because we become grasshoppers that we just jumping, trying to find a place to lodge for somebody to like us. Let us try to be settled in our mind. We need to be settled mentally. Let us be settled here and don't go like grasshoppers and just going out like little frogs, just hopping. And when we hop along the way, we are searching for somebody to like us. But no, nobody can like you if you don't like you. So let us not be like mosquito. Be like frog, just going, and like grasshopper just jumping all over the place, seeking somebody else to like you. Yeah. So let us check ourselves in the spirit of liking and loving. This when we use the word prosperity instead of suck from the cesspool. Prosperity. Oh, okay. Thank you kindly. How can we be prosperous? How can we be prosperous? Let us not just go with the flow. Let us not go with the flow. Let us stop jumping all over the place, waiting for somebody to tell us that we are who we are. We're waiting for somebody to acknowledge us. We're waiting for somebody to say, oh, I like you. We're waiting for somebody to tell us that, hey, you're going to be successful. Hey, you are. You don't tell me who I am. I'm already supposed to be telling myself who I am. And me personally, I am greatness. So when we start evaluating ourselves, we will see that we are greatness. And we don't need to be hopping like grasshoppers. We don't need to be bouncing like frogs, lodging in somebody else's space. Create a personal space. Despite what is going on, create your personal space. It is very healthy when we think about our mental state of mind in that prosperous way. We were created to be abundant. We were created to be prosperous. We were created to be successful. And it is unhealthy for us to sit there trying to hop around the place. You hop in my house, you hop in Yasmin's house, you hop in or you correct house, you hop in Thea's house. Why? Because you're trying to pick something. Like little bird. Picking something. You picking something is not adding up. All it takes is for us one solution. And I'm going to give only one solution of how we can like ourselves just a little bit more. Yeah. I am telling you, put that super chat up, YouTube fees or not. I am telling you that all it takes is just one solution. Mosquito cares about sucking other blood. Listen, that mosquito, they have no respect. They don't discriminate. They're not prejudiced. They're not racist. Mosquitoes don't discriminate. They're not racist. Mosquito will walk with you, will sleep with you, will go into your ears. They will go after your children. They go after your entire family. Why? Because they have one intention. They're not just coming to us like, hey, nice lady, hey, nice man. They're not coming to tell you that you look beautiful. They're not coming to tell you, like, oh, I like your afro. They're not coming for that. They have one intention, and that is to suck your blood. So let us not be like mosquitoes. Let us not be like mosquitoes that go and just like, I'm going to take your blood. Let us not be like that, because mosquitoes are like vampires. They're little vampires in the little flying thing. So let us not be like those little mosquitoes that have the intention to be around somebody else and suck the blood. You are not coming to suck my blood when you don't even know the amount of blood you have in your system. You're not coming to suck my blood when you don't even know what your blood type is. I asked the question, do you even know why you're going around the place hopping like grasshopper and singing like mosquitoes? Why are you doing that? That is the question. Don't leave. All in all, if you don't love yourself and those around you, you don't expect. You can't get love back if you don't love yourself. Everything boils down to one thing: you. Everything is personalized. Every single thing is personalized. Everything is personalized. So if you are not understanding this, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you don't like me and you expect somebody to like you, if you don't work well with you, if you are not your own friend, then I can't be your friend. That's simple. You got to be your friend first. Then I'll be your friend. You got to realize that every single thing about you is you. And every choice that we make, it will affect us one way or the other. So whether we try to deceive somebody, whether we try to hurt somebody, whether we try to love somebody, whether we try to add on to somebody, whether we try to subtract from somebody, whether we try to compete with somebody, it will affect you in the long run. Everything we do, it have an effect. Every single thing. A guru suggests we strive to always follow the words. I'm with a positive, yes, I do this every single day. There's a positive affirmation up on my story every day. If you go into my story, you will see a positive affirmation every day. Absolutely. Because when we do this, and we do this most of the time that we are on here, that the very thing that we say after I am, it defines exactly the manifestation of what we will become. So when we put up our hands and say, I am prosperous, we want to manifest that prosperity. I am successful, we want to manifest that. So if we say like, I am not liking you, that's exactly what will happen. If we sit there, I am happy that Miss Brown is doing good job. I am happy that you are here. I am happy that you showed up. Yes. So every single thing that we do, it goes around and around and around. And whatever they call karma, listen. Everything that we do is have an effect. So let us be careful of what is it that we are doing. Are you correct? You said it's right there. Every single thing that comes after I am, because the most powerful, two words, I am. It's that. So if you had something negative after the I am, that is exactly what will manifest. So I encourage you to add something positive every single time. Add something positive to the I am, and you will see. Again, I put these things daily. I manifest these things as I go along. So they're in my story. Every day I post one. No matter what time is it, there's an affirmation up there. that we must get the manifestation of these things. I am successful. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am me. I am liking me. Let's get this together. I am liking me. So there's only one solution that I will put out. If you've been here before, you know that sometimes I drop 5 of them. But no, tonight, it is my Saturday. It is your Sunday. And I just want to go right on into this weekend. I want to go into where we go into the beginning of a new month. It is the beginning of a new month, and I want to go with one thing, one suggestion I am going to tell you, one solution I'm going to give you, and that one thing I am going to say to you, that when we are working on liking ourselves, the one thing that I will give you tonight, because I like to share, I told her that sharing is not just caring. No, sharing is a part of my DNA. Sharing is a part of my DNA. Caring is a part of my DNA. So when I show up and I learn something, I like to teach it to you. We must have this intention at all times that everything that we learn, we must learn it with the intention to share. It is carved out in us. It is carved out from before we were born. It is there. God cares. God shares. God shares his time, he shares his talent, he shares his gift, and we got what we have. What we have are our very gifts. And our very gifts are inside of us, and we develop our talents. So let us share. When we share our gifts and talent, you will see that we will have a better place, a better space, a better world. Because my gift can help all you correct. All you correct gifts can help Yasmin. Yasmin gift can help Theta. So when we share our gifts and our talent, you will see that liking ourselves, it comes first. So my very only solution for tonight is gratitude. Gratitude is the only suggestion that I will give tonight. It is the only solution that I will hand over tonight. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. That is it. You can put it in a box. You could take it to the bank. You could take it, put it underneath your mattress. You could put it in your shoe. You could put it in your pocket, put it on your back, your shoulder, wherever you want to put gratitude. Gratitude is the only solution that we will get somewhere, because when we are grateful for who we are, when we are grateful for the Almighty who created us, when we are grateful for the spirit space that we are in, that is the only way we can open the door and the windows of opportunity. The windows and door of opportunity are waiting for us. And because it is waiting for us, I ask each and every one of you just to get that gratitude, package it. Put it in your back pocket, put it on your back, put it in a bag, put it in a plastic bag, get a Ziploc bag, wherever you want to put gratitude. Just remember that when you have it, it just takes some time to go back in there. When you go in there, take up a little bit every day. Every day you look at yourself in the mirror. Be thankful for something. But you know I love number 5. So I would like to encourage you as we close the session. Find 5 things to be grateful for, and you will see how your life will improve. Find 5 things, just 5 things that you are grateful for. And of course, my suggestion is write them down. Write them down, and you will see that gratitude is the only solution for everything. We will not compete, because now we are grateful for who we are. We are now grateful that we are showing up as ourselves. So, competition is an elimination. Let us not compete when we already know who we are. I love me, and I hope you love you too. Another show, another also reminded me, thanks and praise are one of the things we can actually give the Most High. Like, wow, yes, if you stop to give God thanks, that alone just opens the door for you. That alone, when you give thanks, just give thanks. Don't take things for granted. Just give thanks. Because when you give thanks, the door and windows, the curtain of opportunity will open. When you give thanks, all it takes is just for you to show up with a heart filled with gratitude. Because gratitude is not an attitude. Gratitude is everything. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that showed up here tonight. Because when you show up, I show up. And when we show up together, you will see we'll have a better community. I want to thank each and every one of you. Are you correct? I am correct. I take that as a question. I am correct. I want to thank Kaylee, Theda, Yasmin, Sharon, Cheryl, and for those who are in the back, who are on the back chair, who don't want to put their name in the comment section, that is fine too. I thank you for showing up, for having the courage to be here. It takes you and I to be successful. Don't forget, no one person can be by themselves. So I say, see you and the next go around. As we go around and around, don't forget, whatever you learn to share. Be grateful for the very things. Be grateful for the very breath that you're breathing right now, as we work together to lift up humanity, as we work together to replenish the earth. Thank you so much for being here.